Yeah, it's like a fetish thing. Like it's truly like just, yep, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Ready for this one? Yeah. Yep. Oh, look at that.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, ow.
Dude, I can't do it
Sorry,
anymore.
Brian.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
dude.
there's still 30 seconds left of that.
Holy
I know.
Oh my god, that was so much.
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yeah.
What?
Fuck yeah.
What accent is that?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah,
dude.
It's like New Zealand mixed with like the California crawl.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Fuck yeah, dude. No, walk on episode 62. Welcome to episode 62. I can't keep up with that shit. It only sounds good when you say fuck yeah, dude, and nothing else. It's too confusing.
The moment you try to like add a consonant in there, you're like,
You're like, I can't do that.
I don't know how that works.
Welcome to episode 62 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. Today we've got Grandma's Thai Kitchen.
Which just, anytime you throw a grandma in there, like it just tugs at my heartstrings.
Right?
It's
It's
like,
either like just a really cute, old lady, like really just sharing her family recipes, or it's a big megacorp trying to trick you into thinking that they're, relatable and shit, and the food tastes like ass. So
Like
it's either one of
Chipotle.
those. Have you tried it?
No, it's just said like Chipotle.
Oh, like Chipotle. Yeah, exactly.
Have I tried it? Yes, I have had Chipotle once or twice in my life.
Alrighty. Let's see. Is it Grandma or is it Bezos?
We're good. How would I expect?
Yeah, it's not bad.
We both got pad CU. He got beef, I got
staple.
chicken. Yeah. Every time I go to like a Thai restaurant or something like that, like a Chinese restaurant, I get like
Something like
just
that.
like a staple of like whatever it is that like type of food is.
When it's a new place, for sure.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And like pad CU is just, you can't go wrong with it. It's just
You
such
really
a good
can't.
meal. Man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it's a little old lady cooking there,
Yeah.
putting her heart into it, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Yeah, maybe like once there was a little old lady there, but she left, and like some
Yeah.
of the heart and soul of the restaurant left with her.
Right.
So, we're getting some heart,
Some heart,
soul.
some soul.
Probably
Mostly
like-
just formula.
Yeah, probably like a 6, somewhere around there.
Between a 6 and a 7. I'd say.
Not bad, not good, but not really like memorable.
Right, but it's filling. I will eat it.
Yeah,
It's
I love
I
pad
won't
CU.
complain.
Yeah.
I got Thai food the other day in South Bend, and dude, not good. First of all, they didn't have pad CU on the entire menu. It's a Thai
What?
place, and I was like, "Can I get pad CU?" And they're like, "We don't have pad CU." I was like, "Why?" They're like, "We don't."
You asked the restaurant why.
I was like, "Why don't you offer it?" They literally had anything else. I mean, like pad Thai. They had like curries. They had like all kinds of stuff. They had pad Thai. They had curries. They had all kinds of stuff, but no pad CU. So I asked them why, and they said people don't order it. We had it on the menu. People don't order it. I'm like, okay, are people really ordering like scalloped pig's feet?
They're just showing up for pad Thai. They're like, oh yeah, Thai food. I love pad Thai.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, great. Like, let me just get the pad Thai. I get the pad Thai. It's like, it tasted like plums, dude.
What?
It was so plummy. Like, it was not good.
Who puts plums in pad Thai?
I don't know. And it wasn't spicy. And so I tried to put some spice on it, but it wasn't like cooked in. So it just tasted like superficial. I don't know, man.
Wild.
Not good.
Where was this Thai place at?
Isn't a place called Lucky's Donuts in Elkhart.
Its name was Lucky's Donuts.
Lucky's Donuts. And they don't even sell donuts. They used to sell donuts, apparently. I don't know. I'll blame it on the pandemic. I can't shit on them too hard.
Oh, that's real confusing.
It's
Lucky's
real
Donuts
confusing.
used to make donuts. Don't make donuts anymore. Now they make Thai
Now they
food,
sell
but the name
Thai
is
food.
still Lucky's Donuts.
Yeah.
What?
So I don't know. I should have, went with my gut on that one.
Fucking Elkhart, dude.
But it was, I mean, it was food.
Yeah.
I ate it.
It was food. I left it, feeling full, a little bit sad, a little disappointed.
Bit sad. Yeah.
Left
I
him a
didn't
bad
want to be
Yelp
full
review.
of that taste in my mouth, but I was full. I guess I got the job done.
You didn't want to be full of plummy pad Thai.
No, I don't even know. I've never eaten a plain plum. Have you?
No,
Yeah. Who the fuck eats?
they
plain
scare
plums?
me.
Yeah, that should
Like the name plum.
bright
horrifying.
purple fruit. About the size of a testy.
Yeah.
No thanks, man.
They used to make it on the farm, and like I would do like walks and stuff on like my lunch breaks. Every time I would pass, and I would like, I would feel like they were judging me.
Yeah.
Like they were looking at me like, you bitch, you won't eat us. Fuck you.
Fuck you, you purist.
You don't like
Plums.
purple? Is that what it is? Fuck you, bro.
Wow, a little homophobic of you, my guy.
Little disgusting, man.
Yeah.
I can't
Come on.
believe this is the year of our Lord 2021, and you're just looking at me as like I'm just a little plum, not good enough for you and your subtle little taste buds. Fuck you.
Fuck you. And that's why we don't eat plums, because
No.
they're judgmental bitches.
Plums suck, man. I don't like to stereotype, but like plums suck.
Yeah, I mean, like in that case, you can. You know, plums suck. I've never met a plum that didn't suck.
True.
So,
True.
anyways, all that is to say that this is decent Thai food.
Yeah.
You know,
It'd be a place where it's like, don't want to go out, don't want to spend too much money, still want Thai food. This place is close. You
Yeah.
get it in like 45 minutes. Why not?
yeah, it was like as far as Thai food goes, it was decently cheap. It was like $11 a pop. So
Yeah.
can't really.
I love
Too
the
much
thing
sugar
that I
on.
always love about ordering Thai food is that it for some reason keeps really well on the drive. You know, like when
Really?
someone's like bringing it to you, like it's still pretty good. Like when you open it up and everything, and then they usually just fucking pack it, like cram that shit in there. So nice, love it so much.
Sorry,
Wow, that was hot.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, I like looked at it and I was like, oh, that's gross.
I forgot to get napkins.
Some nappies,
Pop them out.
some nappykins.
I was gonna. that broccoli was hanging out of my mouth the whole time. I thought I was gonna be able to reel it in, but then absolutely not. Wow, thank
You're
you.
trying to like
Slurping the broth.
slurp in the brock.
So what's up, man? What's been going on?
Nothing, man.
Nothing?
We're just working.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, it's been incredible because like this is the first time I've ever worked on a show where we have like downtime
That's
because
so
we're
nice.
like because we're still like technically in development even though we've been greenlit.
Right.
So like,
So what does that mean for you then? I mean, is there stuff to edit? Like,
dude, there's a little bit like stuff kind of trickles in. We get like some scratch recordings and stuff like that from some people who were like, oh, we need like this character to like do this, this, and this. Hey, can you do this for us? Like, cool. I've done a little bit of scratch for us as well. So
Right.
like hearing my voice coming out of like a fucking Dolby Atmos theater on campus was
Damn.
so weird. I
Oh,
was like,
no.
I don't like this.
I already don't like hearing recordings of my voice.
Same.
Says the dude who recorded 62 episodes. Of the
Exactly.
podcast.
That's why I like quickly cut through
Yeah.
like the things
But
because I
like
just hate
imagine
listening to
that
myself.
in like fucking 8.1
Yeah.
surround. Yeah, no,
And that's what happened. It was weird. But yeah, I mean that's we had our first screening of like our stuff that we have. Everything sounded good, looked
Great.
good. People are kind of stoked about it. Excuse me. But yeah, for the most part, I'm literally just hanging out, and like my editor will just be like, "Yeah, if you guys gotta like run errands or like catch up on a TV show today, just do that."
because it's mostly remote. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just like hanging out, and like we don't have anything to work with because like Art's doing like new updates and stuff like that for our like storyboards and stuff.
Yeah.
So we just have to wait for those to come in, and then once they
way.
come in, like that's an easy thing for me to just bring in. Editors cut it in like an hour, and then we just sit there.
What
So
a
it's-
job, dude.
It's super nice right now, but I know it's gonna be fucking hell in like another year. Like
Oh,
once we
sure.
actually start going to like previs and
Sure.
stuff, it'll be a nightmare. But you know, it'll be.
Soak it all up. It's a good way to transition into a new job, I
Yeah.
suppose. You know.
Especially at like a studio.
Right.
Rather than like jumping into the thick of it and everything, so that's kind of nice. But
Yeah, that's great.
fuck, dude, it's nice. I just kind of hang
It
out.
sounds really nice.
Yeah, I just like watch YouTube videos, play games, talk with people on Discord.
What the fuck?
It's so nice.
That's so sick, dude.
For now,
Do you have to go in like at all?
only when we do screenings, which like we've only done one so far. But like they're talking about bringing us back in as like a hybrid starting in January,
Yeah.
and like people are okay with it, but like a lot of people are just like I like want to stay fully remote.
Right.
So like
And if you can, why not? You know.
yeah, exactly.
They'll
So
let you.
like we're kind of like okay, like that'll be fine. Like we can do that. Like if I do it, I'll probably do like Wednesday and Thursday, like lighter traffic days.
Yeah.
And then like
Smart.
everything else remote.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I just hate working in an office, dude. I hate having to like fake like I'm busy when there's nothing to do.
Right.
Like I'm gonna sit here for
There's
10
no
hours.
no one has 9 hours straight of shit to do.
Yeah.
No one.
And then like you sit there and you watch a YouTube video and they're like, oh, shouldn't you be like doing something? I'd be like, no, there's nothing
What
to
do
do.
I have to do?
Yeah. Like, it's just always bugged me that, like, you have to sit there and, like, be doing something. And they're like, if you're not busy, like, you're not working hard enough. And it's like, that's such, like, a weird thought process.
I know. Like, you have to look, and that's the thing. You can't even just, like, kind of chill because you have to look like you're doing something.
Right.
Like, it's like you physically have to be, like, alert.
Yeah.
And it's kind of,
And then, I share a room with somebody else. So if I'm not doing something, then they're aware of it and everything.
Right. It's just, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, too, where it's like, I know I'm a good worker.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But, like, if someone comes in and they're like, oh, he's just watching YouTube videos. Like, what's he doing? It's like, yeah, everything's done.
Because
I have done everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the 8-hour workday is not, like, designed for, like, fast workers or people who, like, you know, like, once you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck else am I going to do?
Exactly. And that's I've always prided myself on being very efficient and quick.
Yeah.
So, like, by the time I have something done that's, like, in a good state and send it off to somebody, I still have, like, 9 hours of my day. So I'm like, what do I do now? So, yeah, it's one of those things. But
it's one of those things. Yeah, I guess it's just a skill that some people possess, or just they're really good at looking busy for 8 hours. You know?
True.
Some people are really good at that. I can't do that, but some people are very fucking cracked at it, you might say.
Yeah, I can't fucking do that shit. But, you know,
That's what it is.
here's what it is.
So I went home for Thanksgiving, which was nice.
You give
I
some
hope you
thanks.
guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did give some thanks. I gave some
Fuck
thanks. My 17-year-old cousin managed to convince me to run a 5K on Thanksgiving morning. Don't know how.
Horrible.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it was the worst.
What an unhinged 17-year-old.
He
I'm
runs.
gonna go run a 5K for fun on Thanksgiving morning.
Well, he runs cross country, and all his friends run cross country. So he's like, dude, you should.
Oh, he's one of
You
them.
should run with me. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'll tag along. Whatever. He runs fucking cross country, and he's 17. Like, he's fast. You know. I haven't run in God knows how long.
Your metabolism is not the same.
Yeah, no, not the same. Dude is like 6'5" and like can eat a million things in one sitting, and I'm like, dude, holy shit! Like, I'm not like that anymore. So I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. and I get there, and it's like, I mean, it's cold. It's northern Indiana,
Right.
in late November. So I'm like standing there. I'm like, okay, like, what do I do? You know, whatever.
You fully acclimated to like Southern California.
Yeah,
so you're
I
just
am,
like
dude.
dying.
It was so. I mean, yeah. So we had to sign up when we got there, or we had to register beforehand, but we had to like go get our bib or whatever.
Yeah.
It was inside. No, not a single person masked up.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Dude, that was not complete sidetrack, but when we were back in Indiana for a wedding a couple weeks ago, fucking walked into Kroger, and it was just like, masks recommended.
Yeah. Yes.
And I was like, what do you mean recommended?
I know.
I walked in there, nobody was wearing masks. And I was like, wow, this is like a completely
Not even
different...
the employees, dude. It's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, masks like urged or whatever.
Yeah, such
I
a
went and got
weird thing.
the booster shot when I was home, and the only person that I saw, and the store was packed. Only person I saw wearing the mask was the nurse who gave me the shot.
Wild, dude.
It was insane.
That's so weird.
It's just completely different worlds, you know, here and there.
No.
It was such a shell shock because I'm like, oh my god, like, people aren't wearing masks, and my parents are like, yeah, that's just like how it is here, like that's how it's been. I'm like, really? The whole time? They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
We walked into the wedding venue and we're just walking around and we're just like, I was the only person wearing a mask. And I was like, I don't like this.
It's wild.
Very
Anyways, so I go in, whatever, I register, and then he's like, all right, let's warm up. So I warm up with him and his cross-country friends. They're doing the most insane shit I've ever seen. Like, for a warm-up, they're like, all right, let's run a quick warm-up mile. I'm like, we're about to run 3. Why do you want to do a warm-up mile? They're like, no, we'll do it slow.
What do you mean you want to run an extra mile?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So like, we'll do it slow. So I'm like, all right. So we start off, whatever. We're like doing a warm-up mile. And they're like, all right, we'll do like 8-minute pace. I'm like, for a warm-up?
What the fuck?
Dude. So they do it at 8
What's
minutes.
his goddamn average?
So, well, so we get there, we do the thing, whatever, and then we get to the starting line, and he's like, all right, you have a pace keeper on like your watch? I was like, yeah, like what pace are we shooting for? He's like, we're going to shoot for 6:30 splits. I was like, 6:30? Are you kidding me?
What?
I'm like, what? And then his friend, who's like the captain of the cross country team, he's like, I'm going to shoot for sub-6 splits.
Holy fuck,
I'm
dude.
like, that's insane.
Oh my god,
That's
teenagers.
insane.
Man.
I know.
That is unhinged.
In the rain. I mean, it's like raining, not like hard, but it's like, enough to like, it's horrible and it's like cold and it's like, oh my god. So we're
What the
running,
fuck?
we start running. It's fucking like, we take off and he takes off in front of me. I'm like, you go ahead. I'm not going to stop you from running with your fucking cross country friends. Go for it. So he runs. I get there. I finally finish. It was, oh my god, it was rough. I hadn't run in so long. And then I get to the finish line and he's there. They're all just like chilling. Like I'm like dying and they're just like high-fiving like nothing happened.
They're drinking beers.
Yeah. And just 17-year-olds
17-year-olds.
cracking open some
Dude,
cold
it's
ones.
Indiana.
That's true. And I get there, and they're like, oh man. He's like, great job, man. You look great out there, like strong finish. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
You fucking bitch.
Like, what the? I ran like 7 minutes slower than you did. Are you kidding me? You could have done like a whole mile and a half in that time. And so he's like, yeah, I wasn't too happy with my time, but it was fun. Like I had a great time. And I was like, God,
What do you mean you had a great time? You were running.
I'm like, I know you
was
wanted to
it.
ask. So I'm like, oh, yeah, what'd you get? He's like, it wasn't my best, but I got a 1702. And I'm like, my guy.
Fuck you, dude.
All right, not my best. Did you just see me fucking huffing and puffing back there?
Yeah, the fucking like pace guy on the bike is next to you. Like, you okay, buddy?
He's like, you good? You're in last. I'm like, yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you, dude.
Oh my god. So that's how I started Thanksgiving morning. And then we went to like lunch. It was like an early dinner. We ate at 2:00.
Dude, honestly though, like that's the best way to do Thanksgiving because you just fucking load up and then you just like snack on everything else the rest of the day. And then you fall asleep at 7:30.
It's so nice.
Dude, it's the best.
So that was great. Other than the horrible start to the day.
People who run for fun scare me.
Right?
I don't like that.
It's weird.
I like to not be able to breathe. I like to not feel my legs. I like to just cause myself.
It's painful. Like
Yeah.
it's literally painful.
I just like to cause myself an unmitigated amount of pain for like 25 minutes. Like why? Why do that?
It's not. I'm like, I don't.
There's way more.
It's not fun. Like truly, there's so many fun cardio activities that you can do that are fun and don't hurt. Running is neither fun nor enjoyable nor pain-free.
Dude, when I back when I was lifting like a year ago, dude, I look back at like all the workouts like that I used to do. Like I used to keep like very like detailed tracks of like reps and all that shit on like a Google spreadsheet. I was like looking at it the other day and I was like, fuck. I was like, there's no way I could do any of this shit now.
I know, dude. I was thinking about that.
I used to start by like running a mile and I would do like it slow at like 8:30.
Right.
So I would hit like an 8:30 mile, and I was like,
Yeah.
cool, that's good.
That's my
nice.
warm-up.
Yeah, and then I would go like lift and everything, and then I just wouldn't do any more cardio because I was like, fuck that. I just ran a goddamn mile. I'm about to pick up some heavy shit and put it back down. I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Isn't that insane? How like I was doing the same shit like a year ago too, and now I think about that, and I'm like, man, that just seems like too much.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I used to
Just a year.
like wake up, drink, because like at the time I wasn't working the night shift anymore, but I didn't start my day until 10
p.m.
a.m.
a.m.
So like I would wake up at like 5. Wake
What?
up. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Wait.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Oh my God.
Well, that's because I was living here, working in Culver City.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Okay.
So it took me like an hour and 20 to get to my job.
Yeah.
Fucking God, I don't miss that shit. But wake up at like 5:30, drink a thing of pre-workout,
Wow.
run a mile,
Wow.
do my entire like lift routine, schedule
Would
everything
you run
that.
like to the gym or something, or how?
No, I would drive to it because it was like a 10-minute drive to get to the gym, so
Yeah,
it was like
that's-
just out of that range
yeah,
of like what I was willing to run.
Yeah.
So I would like get there, run on a treadmill, so like I'd stretch,
I got you.
run, stretch again because like
Yeah.
it's better when you're warmed up. You know?
Yeah.
Do the whole thing, go back home, drink a protein shake while like my shower warmed up,
Wow.
make breakfast, eat that, get ready, go to work, come home, drink another thing of BCAAs at night. That's what I used to do like every
Oh
single
my
day
God,
for like
no
a year and a
thanks.
half.
No thanks, man.
Dude, I was like pretty much every single one of my lifts I was at like 220 for I could do like consistently
Wow.
for like 5 sets of like
Wow.
8 to 10. And then I was like, they're looking at it now. I'm like, no,
Nah.
no.
This is the Dad Bod Serenade episode. Like,
Dude.
truly, like, from the beginning of the pod to, like, I don't know, 100 episodes in, we're just, like, going to lose all our muscle definition.
Megan's background on her phone there's like a photo of me when we like first started dating, which was when I was like at kind of like that peak level, and I was just like, wow, I look not like that anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I remember I looked at a picture of myself recently from like last July, and I'm like, oh no,
dude, I'm fully embracing the dad bod at this point. It's bulking season.
It's bulking season.
Yeah,
cutting
for
season.
like,
cut in the summer.
Yeah, for like the last like year and a half, it's been bulking season.
Yeah, we've been just straight bulking. This cut's gonna be insane though. Trust us.
Oh,
trust us, guys.
Oh, dude, we're gonna be shredded.
We're gonna be absolutely shredded.
We do every episode from here on out shirtless.
Yeah.
Like to just track our progress.
Oh my god.
We're just huge. That'd be so funny.
Holy shit. Yeah. So, anyways.
Oh yeah.
Never doing that again.
Yeah, dude. Why would I just don't understand that. Like Silas runs marathons, so he'll be like we'll be like talking on Discord or whatever because he'll be like working from home. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go run 13. I'll be back in like an hour. I'm gonna like shower and stuff. And I'm like, what? And then he just logs off, runs 13 miles,
showers, gets back on.
Yeah, pops back on. He's like, all right, what's up, guys? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's so insane.
That's insane.
He would just disappear in college and just like run like 15 miles. It was wild. But he's like, the only reason I do it is to get the beer after the Chicago Marathon. I was like, what a weird motivator.
Right? I mean, you could just go and buy some.
Yeah. Dude, have it delivered to you.
Oh my god. Some people are truly just like built for shit like that.
Yeah,
though.
It's wild.
Like,
you look like a triangle, you're good to go.
It's, I can't.
That's like the thing that always like gets me about like swimmers. Like swimmer friends in high school and stuff like that were just like shaped like triangles.
In
and I'm
high
like,
school, which is insane. Because like, what 16-year-old is supposed to be shaped like that?
Yeah.
None.
No.
It's not a 16-year-old body shape.
Yeah. A 16-year-old is not meant to eat like 7 plates of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I know. I was always so envious of the swimmers in high school, but then I wasn't because I'm like, oh my god, imagine all the work you have to do, not only to get there, but to maintain that.
Yeah, and then to just be in the water all day? Awful.
No.
Why would I want to do that?
Absolutely not.
I don't like water.
Water's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I only drink it.
Yep.
And I barely drink it, actually.
And I drink it because it's me asserting my dominance over the water.
Yeah, exactly. It's me being like, fuck you, water.
Yeah. You're my bitch.
How's it feel?
You're inside me.
You're inside me. You're about to come out of my dick.
Yeah. And be in my blood.
Yeah.
And then also probably come out of my dick.
Probably come out of my dick, mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. Mostly.
So anyways, yeah, fuck marathons.
Yeah,
what I have to say.
Just fuck running.
Fuck running.
Fuck running.
Anything over 100 meters?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't need cardio.
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't need it. It's a lie.
Anybody who tells you that you need cardio, they're lying to you. To
Yeah.
your face. 100%. No questions asked.
Yeah, big cardio. Vascular is...
Big cardio. It's just like all these companies that are just like, you need to run and you need to wear our Lululemon pants.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, what?
Fucking Nike and Adidas and like Asics and shit. They're all getting together. They're like, all right, what's our next big... How can we get people to fucking... I think marathons. We're going to push marathons next year in this next
Dude
ad
kicks
campaign.
the door in and he's just like, guess what I have? Fitbits. And they're like, whoa! Dude, Fitbit, for sure just conspiracy by big running, big
100%.
cardio.
Big cardio, yeah. That's it 100% is.
Disgusting.
I've just started seeing new Fitbit ads. Like
what?
Like new ones.
They have ads?
All my YouTube ads recently, but like the pre-rolls have been for Fitbits. And I'm like, haven't those been out for like 10, 12 years? But they're like, it's like a new thing of Fitbits or something like that. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. It's all propaganda.
Yeah.
Just to try to get me to fucking, be active? Ugh.
Yeah, disgusting. Why would I do that? I sit in my chair for 20 hours a day.
That's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
you.
We truly, like, it is so perfectly molded to my ass at this point, I don't need to do anything else.
Dude,
I don't need to move.
best part about like having like a Herman Miller chair is
Yeah.
that one, it feels like you're sitting on a cloud because it's like this like nice cradling thing. But whenever you fart, it just goes straight through it.
Oh, that's
It doesn't
so
like
nice.
hit the
Right.
fake leather and go out, like just
Yeah,
straight through
just
it. Easy.
Fart
Greatest,
screen built in.
greatest thing.
Herman Miller Aeron 2, now with the built-in fart screen.
Yeah. Dude, Herman Millers are so fucking expensive.
I know.
I'm so glad I like bought an old one from a friend.
Yeah.
And like the lumbar support was like tearing, so I bought a new one. Lumbar support was $30.
Fuck yeah. Really?
Yeah.
On a $2,000 chair?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
that was it.
man.
I was like, okay.
It's like one of the most important parts of the seat is like $30.
Yeah, and I was
The
like,
whole thing
wait a
is
minute.
$1,000. Wow, that's so interesting. Let's see. What else happened when I went home? It is, man. Why do I need... I mean, I get it. I get if I'm going to sit for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week plus, like... I need to probably save my back. It's like why, mattresses are so... Because you spend so long sleeping. But it's like... I get it logistically, but I don't want to spend $1,000 on a chair.
Who... Your market cap is so small.
Yeah.
Because a normal human being is not
Right.
like, I'm going to spend $1,500 on a chair.
Yeah.
No one's going to do that.
Yeah, or like in those, I always see in those like apartment porn subreddit thing.
Oh,
pictures,
yeah.
the fucking Eames chair or whatever. It's just like everyone has it, and it's like a $4,000 chair or some shit.
Yep.
It just looks like a lounging couch, basically.
So weird.
So weird.
I got a ad for like Matrix chairs or
Yeah.
something the other day, and it had fucking Valkyrie from 100
Yeah.
Thieves.
Yeah.
And Hex, who's the guy who like owns Optic Gaming.
Oh shit.
And I was just like, what?
I know, it's so funny seeing. I mean, I guess good for you. That's like the target market.
Yeah.
Streamers who make millions of dollars.
Right.
Like that's who you're selling to.
Right.
Them and like CEOs and like that's it.
And the people who, for some reason, subscribe at tier 3 to
Yeah.
all of their favorite
yes,
streamers.
all of their tier 3 simps and the streamers themselves. That's the only market you have for these fucking expensive seating devices.
Yep.
Right? The layman is not going to see a $1,000 chair next to a $15 chair and be like, yeah, 100% going with the $1,000
Yeah.
chair. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
No. Who wants that?
These kitchen chairs, I went for the cheapest options. They were like $30 a piece.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know, right? I got them
Pretty
on
good.
sale. It's not bad for $30, yeah? It's like I'm not going to sit on them forever, but
I mean,
like
I've sat on these for like a fucking year at this point.
I know,
so, like,
that's true.
pretty good.
Not bad for
Yeah,
30
my butt's
bucks.
not mad at me.
Yeah, right?
Could be mad at me for a lot worse, but
But anyways, like I said, I mean like I'm not the target demographic for these nice chairs. So
But then you have like the streamers too that are like, oh, I got my Secret Labs with my logo on it. Like, why would I want
Yeah.
to buy a chair that has like some weird ass like streamer's logo on it?
Right.
They'd be like, oh, is that the Dr. Lupo Secret Lab chair? And I'd be like, oh yeah, dude. Like, no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna be psyched about
Oh
you buying
my God.
a fucking chair with a streamer's logo on
Yeah.
it. Like nobody
Yeah.
gives a shit about that.
yeah, I've got the Pokemon lumbar support, bro. It's sick. It's like an attachment. It hooks on.
And it's just her face.
Yeah, it's her face is just like touching my lower back at all times. All my sweat collects right on her nose.
Oh, dude.
It's tight. It's
Every time I get up, I look at it, give it a little smooch, go to the bathroom.
Pokey.
Oh, you smell just like me, Pokey. Okay. This is going too far. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh shit. Bunch of streamers moving to YouTube. Crazy. Ludwig just
Yeah.
moved to YouTube.
I
A
saw
lot of
that.
other people are ditching. I don't know. The reason he gave and the reason other people are giving is that weirdly, I mean, not weirdly when you think about it because it's owned by Amazon, just Twitch doesn't care about the people who are bringing them money.
Right.
Like, it sucks because you're streaming, 60 hours a week for a lot of these people.
Well.
And making them tons of money. You're a partner. You're bringing in, hundreds of thousands a month, and they don't give you the same kind of respect that you deserve. It's gotta suck.
Yeah, and support's always been shitty. So
Yeah.
even if you're at that point, you still don't get fast tracked to some
Right.
things. It's kind of weird.
It's gotta
but-
suck.
Yeah, so I get that. If your livelihood revolves around this service
Right.
that this company owns, but then they don't do anything to maintain it. That would be a shitty thing to be a part of.
Right. Exactly.
I'd get
Because
out of
you're self-employed, but you're not. That's your employer.
Right.
You're
It's the whole thing with Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
They also suck, but then it's okay, well, what
am
else
I
can
gonna
you
do?
do?
Yeah, that's the shitty thing.
You, at least in this way, they have other options
That's
to go
true.
to.
Yeah.
And YouTube still has pissed off a lot of the bigger creators and stuff like that, and have had a lot of issues, but at the same time they seem a lot more responsive
Yeah.
to actually doing things.
Yeah.
Because while YouTube itself is not as big as Google, Twitch is way smaller than what YouTube is
for sure.
comparatively
Oh,
in their
absolutely.
mega corporations.
Yes.
So
100%.
at least hopefully there's a little bit more of a response there.
Right.
I've considered it too, because at this point it doesn't fucking matter
Right.
where I stream
True.
out. But I'm
True.
oh, maybe this would be nicer, and everybody makes a lot of good points, and I fucking hate Amazon. So
Yeah, it sucks. I think the only issue, not issue, but I think if more people are from Twitch or coming to YouTube, I think YouTube's gonna have to have a better way of dividing the live categories
Yeah.
versus the YouTube, because I can't fucking find it.
I never know when somebody goes live unless I have notifications on
Right.
for them.
Right.
And in which case that's still very seldom.
Right.
I'm never gonna happen to be on YouTube at a time when I get that notification.
Yes, exactly.
So
but it's also on Twitch, you go on the Twitch homepage and it's everything you see is a live stream.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can click on any of that and it'll take you to a live stream. With YouTube, it's there's no categories. They're not split up. Like,
And they're
so
like
you can
pushing you recommended videos
Right.
based off of something you watched 6 months ago.
right. So it's like that's the only issue that I can
Yeah,
see
they're
arising.
really definitely going to need to do a lot of like quality of life improvements and
Yeah.
like overall design UX
Yeah.
stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
Any of these fuckers ever bust out of the wall and have like a huge cum shot?
Yes, not trying to be funny, not trying to make anybody have the worst day at their job, but do any of these fuckers ever burst out of the wall and have like a big cum shot?
No, not as far as I know.
Okay. Thank you. That shit is so.
Oh my
And it's funny too, and it's like coupled with the end of the bit where
Yeah.
he's like walking out and his mom's there. She's like,
Yeah.
"Did you make any friends?" Like, oh, you're like, damn.
No, dude. I know, it's so fucking. He's so funny.
It's like it's interesting too because like Tim Robinson, like he's one of like 2 people that started as a cast member on SNL and then became
really?
a writer.
Oh,
So like he was
interesting.
on
The opposite.
camera. Yeah, so he was on camera and then switched to being a writer.
That's
so
so funny.
Apparently like a lot of like I Think You Should Leave were sketches that he pitched at SNL
That they
that,
didn't-
they were like, we can't do that.
That's too much for.
And so he
TV.
was like, all right.
I'll take it.
And then he just made it himself.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
so good, dude.
incredible. And
It's
like
great.
it's such a good show. And I cannot remember her name, but the I Can't Stop Having Wine woman who like also does the table
What's her name?
sketch. It's like Jennifer something.
Why can't I remember her name? Jenny Slate? No, it's not Jenny Slate.
No. That's she does like Bob's Burgers and stuff like
Yeah,
that too.
why the fuck?
But she does like a bunch of like voice acting and stuff like that. But I went to her IMDb and it's like she doesn't have like a lot to it. But I'm like, oh, she's gonna she'll be around.
That's gonna bother me. I gotta look up who this lady
She's
is.
just so it's just so funny, like her delivery and like her like the fucking copier scene where she's just
Yes,
like, looks
oh my
like
God.
Santa brought it early, and she's like crying and
What's
shit.
her name?
Dude, it's so funny.
think
She's so
you should
good. Like her
leave.
delivery's incredible. Like obviously, Tim Robbins is like
Cast.
the best
Yeah.
part of it, but like
Right.
every time, like all of her sketches, I'm like, yep, here we go. I'll watch that for 10 more times.
Is it Patty Harrison? Is that who you're thinking of?
I think that is.
Yeah. I think I just remembered it. I didn't see her name, but if I scroll down, I'm sure she'll be this lady.
Yeah,
Patty
Patty
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah.
Patty Harrison. God, she's so
funny.
good.
Yeah, she was
I'm
like
excited.
this very niche. Like, I don't know how I heard of her. Like some like weird. She had like an Instagram, like a weird Instagram presence, but like she was never really in anything. And then I started seeing her in like shit like this. But yeah, she's still super under the radar.
I love it. I kind of love like that shit where like you watch somebody in like a show and you're like, oh, they're gonna.
You're like, this is
They-
about to be
Yeah.
huge.
They're gonna be around for a while, and I love that he brings in the fucking Chris Robinson. God, is that his name? The guy, he's like the host of the Little Buff Boys
black guy
thing.
from- what's his name?
But he's also he's in Detroiters with
Yes,
them because like
yeah.
they're like best friends since
Yeah.
they're like kids.
Yeah, he's
so
so
funny,
funny,
dude.
Little
It's just
Buff Boys.
that's a crop. This is a crop. It's so funny. Have you watched Detroiters?
No, I haven't,
Dude,
but I
it's-
know I've heard of it.
It's wild because it's like the entire show is just one long sketch.
Wow.
Because it's like they're like terrible like advertisement dudes in Detroit that are like
okay.
trying to be like big shot like ad campaign dudes,
Yeah.
and just everything they make is atrocious.
Oh, that's
and
so
it's
funny.
so funny because you're like watching it and you're like, is this like are they being funny? I don't know what to feel right now because they're just fucking talking and it's just
Is
like
it scripted?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like,
That's
but
so
they
funny.
obviously are like ad libbing and
Sure,
stuff like that
sure.
because of why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But they're like just saying shit and like no one's reacting. Like everyone's
Oh,
just like
no.
kind of like having like the same kind of conversations with them and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's funny because it's absurd what they're talking about,
Yeah.
but like everybody is like normal about
Yeah.
it. Like there is no straight man. It's so
That's
wild.
hilarious.
They have
Where
like
do you watch it? Where can I see it?
I think I watched it on Netflix. It's
Okay,
either on
I'll have
Netflix
to
or
look at it.
Hulu,
I'll
one of
look it
those
up.
two. But dude, oh my god, it's so funny. I think
Fuck yeah.
I think Jason Sudeikis was an executive producer on it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's so good.
It's
Very
because
funny.
I mean he Tim left like SNL and was just like I want to make this show.
Right.
And Jason Sudeikis was probably still around. He's like
Yeah.
I'll help you make that
out.
show.
Yeah.
So-
That's so sick.
So
dude.
dope.
I fucking love that.
Just so many like good things on TV now.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shit on TV, a lot of good shit on the internet, a lot of good shit everywhere.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of bad shit.
Oh God.
Have you seen the latest gross Twitter video, like the shock value
No.
thing? Like basically the new 2 Girls 1 Cup type shit.
Mm.
That for some reason I watched because everyone's like, this is the most disgusting shit. Don't watch it. Like, don't watch it at all. Like, how, like.
Okay, well, if
But
you're
I watched
saying
it.
that,
I
like,
know.
I'm gonna watch
I know.
it.
They're like, you
What?
shouldn't watch it. They're like, no, it's so bad. They're like, think of 2 Girls 1 Cup, but like way worse. I'm like, well, I'm gonna fucking now. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, now you've piqued my interest.
Yeah.
You can't just dangle it in front of me and take it away.
I
Fuck
know.
you.
It's like, it's a trailer for like a porn production or something like that.
Okay. Good
And,
start.
But it's like a very specific like fetish like type thing. So it's like, I mean, it's like 2 Girls 1 Cup-esque, like a lot of scat play, a lot of like puke, a lot of like
Dude, I don't like to kink shame.
prolapsing anuses.
I don't like to kink shame. But why the fuck does anybody like any of those things?
I don't know, man.
That's
but
so weird.
I don't
man.
know. I gotta show you.
It's fun. So Megan, like, she was just like, "Have you ever seen the like Wood Rocket porn videos?"
Yes, the
And I was-
parodies, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, "No, why are you bringing this up?" And she was like, "All right, you just gotta watch it." So she like found it, streamed it to the fucking like from Pornhub, like
That's so
pushed it to her
funny.
TV, and we were just watching it, just like.
You're like, oh,
It's
okay.
so gross,
Yeah,
dude. Like
it's
all the
nasty.
names are terrible. Like I don't want to watch a girl in like Pikachu makeup, like sucking dick. Like
Yeah,
it's weird.
with all the like
I
makeup
don't
running
like
off her
it.
face. Like
it's gonna be like way too much cleanup afterwards. Like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's not. It's so funny though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't remember.
Like somebody
it.
thought about it, and then those like people that are fucking had to like, stay in the moment. You
They
know?
had to be. She had to be Sandy Cheeks for that
Yeah.
for that bikini bottom. Type
Yeah.
shit.
Imagine being that terrifying SpongeBob. And like having to like astral project and watch yourself dressed as SpongeBob getting sucked off by someone dressed as a giant squirrel. Like the absurdity of that moment would take me out of it. I would lose every bit of like agency I had in that moment.
Yeah.
I would have just like comatose, and then
Yeah.
they would just shoot the whole thing, and then I would pop back in and be like, "Oh, we're back."
Be like, oh, okay, I just totally mentally checked out. Okay, let's see if I found it.
It's on YouTube.
No, it's not on YouTube, but someone, I think it would have had the link.
Oh my god! You're doing like some deep dive. You're like going into like YouTube comments.
Because like it's not like, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to type. I don't know what to type in. Like it's not like an official account that posted it because it's gonna get taken down. Like it's super
Right.
gross.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's like all these like 480p reposts, and it's just like.
They're mirrored, flipped. You have to like watch it by like tilting your phone like at that angle and squinting, you know?
Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, if I don't find it, it's fine. If I can't find it, it's fine. Obviously.
Somebody else find it. Link it to us in the comments. Don't do that.
Gross
Please don't do
Twitter
that.
video.
Please don't. Please don't
Porn.
fucking do that.
Oh, hey, I think this is it.
Just your face is not
Yeah, wait.
instilling confidence in me.
Link me the video. Link me the video. Link me the video.
Give me the goods.
Okay, Perverse Family is what it's called.
Ew, dude. Why is that the name?
Because of course they put some incest in there, dude. Of course. Perverse Family Twitter.
Why? Dude.
Okay,
I also
let's
like
see.
I was talking about this with Megan the other day too. I was like, I just don't like all the like stepbrother
Why
like
is that
incest stuff.
Dude, it makes no sense to
Yeah,
me.
and it's like if you don't watch like that setup, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. Like why? But then no, that's the thing.
I
It's
still
like,
don't like watching it because looking at like the title like pisses me
But
off.
also halfway through, they'll like be like, "Oh yeah, guys, we're supposed to hammer home the point that this is like a stepbro thing."
And so she just starts,
she'll
like,
call
shouting.
him. She'll call him brother in the
Yeah.
middle of it. Be like, "Oh no, mom's gonna come home." Like it's so gross, dude.
It's so weird. Like, why is that a thing?
I don't know. It's weird though. Oh man, I can't find it.
I wonder like what part of the world that is like the most searched term.
What stepbro?
Yeah,
I
Like,
guarantee
it's for porn.
U.S. I guarantee it's U.S.
it's gotta be. But
Dude,
it's gotta be like West Virginia or some shit.
yeah, for sure. Alabama.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna give myself one more minute. If I can't find it, I'm not gonna.
I love
it's not
this
worth it.
determination.
I mean, I can see everyone posting like, "Oh my god, what did I just watch?" Ew. But link the video.
Please.
Link me the video, bro.
You could probably like search on Pornhub. Fucking goes to Pornhub on the podcast.
Okay, let's
Googles.
see. Perverse Family.
Okay, I wasn't being serious.
I'm just.
But part of me is also like, I want to know. I want to be upset today. And this is what's going to do it for me, I think.
Okay. I think this is it. Enter. Watch trailer.
It's like Brazzers or some shit.
It.
You're like, no, I remember it. It wasn't that one.
Oh, wait a sec. All right, hold on. This is it. This has got to be it. All right, we're gonna watch it with no sound.
Yeah, I was like, don't do the sound because then we'll have to take that out.
All right,
I don't.
man. All right, guys. Just so this is a trailer for all the stuff they've got coming up.
So I'm not excited, but oh god, bad.
Already. He's the father. It's like really dark, dude. Like truly, it's like not like it's not cool. Yeah, wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Is this supposed to be like a fucking?
Yeah, it's like it's like a fetish thing. Like it's truly like just. Yep, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Ready for this one? Yeah. Yep. Oh, look at that.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, ow.
Dude, I can't do it
Sorry,
anymore.
Brian.
Holy shit!
Sorry.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
dude.
there's still 30 seconds left of that.
Holy
I know.
Oh my god, that was so much.
Guys,
That was so much.
Do not watch this video. Don't search the Perverse Family on Twitter and watch their pinned tweet. Don't do that. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Don't watch it. If that's the one, if you find it. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Don't watch it, though. It's gross.
Dude, that was hard. That was real fucking hard.
I know. That wasn't
Holy
even...
shit.
The grossest part was the last 30 seconds, too. We didn't get there.
No.
So, anyways.
Dude, people like agree to do that.
I know.
Insane.
You'd get sick. Like, literally, like, it's not healthy to do that.
Put it off.
Yeah, sorry. Guys, I don't know how much we can talk about it. I don't think we can, but it's truly like, it's this family, not a real family. It's a porn production company that specializes in very specific fetish porn.
It's also like weird that they made them like backwoods, like hillbilly
Yeah,
kind of shit.
I know. Yeah.
I was like, that's a little...
It's very like, it toes a lot of lines, and I think it crosses a lot of lines too.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the latest shock value gross out.
I did not like
video
that.
People are,
I did not like that one bit.
Sorry, you literally were like gagging. I'm so sorry. Don't look it up.
Oh,
guys.
I threw up a little bit.
Don't search the Perverse Family on Twitter.
Holy shit, dude, that was rough. The moment that I knew it was bad was when I hit you a bunch.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
oh my god, that was awful.
Yeah, so that's. Anyways, that's
rough.
The thing, like, dude, there's so much shit like that on the internet where it's like, okay, we have to one up. Like, what can we do to one up it?
Right.
Like, it's like at some point, it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Like there's literally nothing you can do at some point.
Right. At some point, like you're just doing an illegal act.
Yeah, exactly.
like you should be in jail. They should be in jail.
They should be in jail for that. That's fucking gross.
It's wild, dude.
It's so
like that.
gross.
I feel like a lot of that stuff could be considered a hate crime, depending upon like what the motivation is behind it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
Imagine that in VR. Put on the headset. Wow, it's like I'm really here.
You get to be that girl in that booth with all the dicks.
Oh no! She's at the bottom of a porta potty.
Oh my god, that's what it was.
That's what the people up there are doing.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Then how did all those other people get around down there?
I mean, I don't think it's an actual porta potty, but it's like built like
yeah,
there's this,
right.
people are shitting down into it.
But then like
and there's a
people
bunch
have to
of-
they have to like walk down and
Yeah.
like stick their dicks through it.
Yep. Anyways, Perverse Family. Shouts out Perverse Family.
Yo, can we get a sponsorship, dude?
And it's like I don't think anyone on like Pornhub is like watching that or post that. I don't think they're posting on porn. Like it's all behind a paywall. Like that is like the trailer for like their new season of content. And there's like 10 videos in the season and they're all like you have to pay or subscribe to watch them. But like clearly it's a profitable business model because
What do you think the crew is doing during that? Like the dude with the camera,
know, man.
like what? Like are they in like hazmat suits or something?
they've got to be. Like truly like people I don't know, man. I would be you got to have an iron stomach to film
I mean,
that
they've
shit.
probably seen a lot of shit, so
Truly.
yeah, literal shit. Oh my god, dude, insane! I
That's
want to know what their
season
numbers
2.
are.
I don't
Season
know.
2?
Yeah.
What?
So they've had a season 1 apparently, and it was
What?
successful enough to make a season 2.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot imagine. First of all, somebody sitting down, writing, like penning that script.
Yeah.
Like giving those like shot lists. Insane, dude. Like the
even wanna
build
think
up,
about it.
like how
Like, it's
how do you
clearly
talk about that in a business sense?
I don't know, but I mean, it's clearly a professional production, so they have to have meetings like
Yeah.
that. You know, it's
Right.
like they have to do all the.
There's like
planning.
the dude who's like pitching it is like so into it that he's like performing all this shit, and they're like, wait a minute.
Oh,
They're like,
God.
bro, you need to sit down, please.
I mean, do they have
Put
like
your clothes back on."
investors? Like, how did they get this off the ground? You know,
What I want to know what their like subscription numbers are.
I don't
Like,
know.
how much do people pay them, like every month? I want to know.
I don't know.
That's an interesting fact.
That would be insane.
If
to find out.
somebody can find us
if someone
that
doesn't mind spending
information,
that much time on the Perverse Family website,
yeah, or like just finding information, that'd be
Let me
incredible.
see how much the membership is. I'm gonna go back.
Like,
to
I
the
probably
website.
don't. Like, I definitely don't condone
Oh,
going
this
out
is
of your way to
season
find
3,
this.
JK. This is season 3,
So there's been 20 episodes prior.
dude. The names of these.
I don't want to know. Just like just watching you just get more and more just morose looking at this shit.
So they own a bunch of other companies.
Of course they do.
Explore more of our other unique projects. Horrorporn.com,
Interesting.
movie porn upgrade of legendary blockbusters. Okay, so it's basically like the Wood Rocket stuff.
Yeah.
What? The perverted no.
How do you get into this business? Like, how do you work
Live
at these
stream?
companies?
Perverse live stream.
Gross. They're just on Twitch. They're just
They turn a
chilling.
blind eye to that.
Yeah, they're like, no, you guys are fine. You guys bring us in so much money. Unlike these other streamers.
Oh my god. Cthulhu, monster from the deep. What? Bro, he has like full on prosthetics and shit.
What?
What the hell? Dude, I'm done with that. I shouldn't have searched that on like non-private. Someone's going to put me on a list. Wow. That's wild. I mean, it like there's obviously a market for it or they wouldn't make it.
I feel dirty.
I know. Like, hey,
Need like a shower. now.
I hate to be that guy who kink shames, but if it's I'm going to kink shame that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
if you
kink shame
if
that.
you were just like, yeah, man, like my favorite like movie of all time is Cthulhu.
Cthulhu
we can't be
2?
friends. Like
Yeah, no.
get out of my Wendy's.
At this point, it's just like you're not. That's not.
So
you're
there
not
are
watching that
children
for
here.
enjoyment. You're watching that for like shock value.
Yeah,
It's like the fucking.
like what do you? You're, if you, what does it for you?
I don't know, man.
Like once you get to that point, like what is it
Right.
specifically that you're like, yeah,
Like that's what's hot
This is-
for me. Is it like the poop? Like
this
it
is what
like
gets me going.
Discovery Channel like makes you hard or some shit when you see the animals pooping or like what's the like what is it? I'd love to know.
Yeah, it's just at that point it's more like interesting from like a scientific standpoint.
you're
like
like,
what makes
why?
your brain tick? You
What
know?
make right?
Like let's do like a study on this.
I would love a deep dive on someone who's like truly like unironically into
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
But I think the person that like would be unironically into that kind of stuff is also like a serial killer.
Yeah.
So it'd be really
I
hard
don't
to
think we would
get in
have
contact with him.
Yeah.
You'd have to like decipher the zodiac signs, and
Right.
then you're like, oh shit, it's actually leading us to
we
his
have
porn
to be
subscriptions.
in like a different room altogether than
Yeah.
this person. You know, it's just like
Right.
I don't know about that.
Right. Like you'd have to find him, like when he's in the stage of like killing animals.
Yeah.
And then like basically trap him in a cube.
Yes.
And then like plant cameras around and have him just like go about his life, and then you're like, oh yeah, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
And then before he kills somebody, you know, you stop him. You should stop him. You know.
Probably should beforehand. Anyways.
Yeah. I mean, at the animal stage, like.
Right. I don't know, man. Perverse Family. You got yourselves a new.
I can't believe we just
Subscriber.
talked about that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. How did we even get onto that topic? We were talking about I think you should leave, and then we went straight from that to fetish porn.
Yeah, that's typical.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty-
tracks for
That's
the
on brand.
for the classic. Anyways,
Segue, please.
segueing into the next topic and never ever revisiting Perverse Family. Twitter.com/Perverse Family.
Already repressed that memory.
Yeah. Anyways, I need to get off this
It's
website.
still there.
Like right when I open it up. Okay, disgusting. Stop. Literally stop. Jesus.
Kill that tab.
Okay, so when I was home, I went to there's this Christmas art. I guess they're a Christmas band. I don't really know. It's called Mannheim Steamroller.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows Mannheim Steamroller, but it's they're for their Christmas shit because they have like that cool like rock orchestra type shit. Anyways, Mannheim Steamroller came through on a tour stop in South Bend
shit.
last weekend, and I'm like, my mom was like, we should go, and I was like, fuck yeah, we should go. Because they have sick ass, like, it's like Carol of the Bells,
Yeah,
but like
dude.
with synthesizers and like
It's
electric
dope.
guitars. It's fucking tight. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. Thinking that the entire concert would be like that. Oh boy, was I mistaken. Dude, first of all, let me just... So we get
Set
there.
the scene for us.
I set the scene, right? We're at the big fucking performing arts center, right? And we get there, the stage is all set up, it looks sick. They've got like synthesizers and amps and like a string section. I'm like, this is gonna be fucking so sick. So we get there, I look at the pamphlet, and every song that they're gonna do is laid out, which is kind of tight. There's an intermission. So like already too long of a concert.
Yo, if you gotta give me like a bathroom break,
Yeah.
we're here too long.
Like that's enough, too much.
At this point, it's just fucking Broadway. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a play.
So they play, they warm us up with some like the guy who apparently it's one guy who makes all the music. It's like Tame
That's
Impala, but Mannheim Steamroller.
It's fucking Trent Reznor.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Did you know
actually
that?
backstage.
Nine Inch Nails is actually just one guy. Tame Impala is actually just one guy. Mannheim Steamroller is actually just one guy.
Owl City's just one guy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
okay, yes,
Like,
we
cool,
get it.
Fucking cool. Anyway, so he's the one who makes the music and like composes it, but then he gets an orchestra to play it for him. He wasn't even there. He appeared on like the screen behind them, and he's like, "Hey guys, my
He's in a
name's-"
fucking Zoom call.
Yeah,
He's like in a
truly.
sweatshirt. Just
He was
like,
in
hey,
a
everybody.
North Face sweatshirt. He's just like, "Hey guys, my name is Chip Davis, and this is Mannheim Steamroller. I hope you enjoy it." And then he
the
came
guy's
out
name is Chip Davis.
Chip Davis from Ohio. Yeah, Chip Davis from Ohio.
Does he have like kind of like a reddish beard?
It's like it could have once been red. It's like very like gray at this point. Yeah.
Okay. It just sounds like kind of a like almost redhead.
But I could
Chip
picture
Davis.
that when he had pigmentation in his hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
When
he
he was
pops
young.
on the screen, whatever.
V-roll.
Hey guys, this is Mannheim Steamroller. Enjoy it, whatever. So then they kind of, play a couple of slower Christmas ballads to kind of ease us in. And then
Naturally.
right before the intermission, they play Carol of the Bells. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is so sick. And then we do the intermission. And then the second half, they're doing all Christmas songs. Like it says the album that it's from, and it's all their like the big Christmas albums. I'm like, this is gonna be so sick.
Hell yeah.
So they do one song at the beginning after the intermission, and I'm like, all right, cool.
I can
And
see
then
the light leaving your eyes.
the next 10 songs, Chip comes back on the screen, right? And he's like, hey guys, so a big part of my inspiration for this project is minstrel music. Like straight up 14th century, like lords and ladies and jesters type shit. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and I want you guys to be transported back into that time. So
We got you a Ren Fair.
yeah, I was like, woo! So we took a whole film crew and some actors, and we went to London in an old castle, and we shot this sequence that I'm going to show you now. And so he puts it on the screen. Half of the string section goes away, all the percussionists go away, and it's just like a lady with this weird old flute and like one violinist and like one person playing like the bongos, right? There's three or four people on stage.
Also, I like that Chip has the audacity to say we went to London.
Yeah, I know.
Dude's
Bro,
just
you were
still in Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
They just carry around a laptop with his head on it while he's like
Never
fucking
left.
Zoom calling with him.
Never left. So anyways, then they start this sequence, and it's like they're in this big dining hall or whatever, and they're all like, it looked like a very expensive shoot. Like it's full of actors, like they had multiple locations, and all the costumes were like super cool. So anyways, like it must have cost so much money to do that shoot. So they play this video on screen, and they start to play this like RuneScape ass music, like straight up this, like on a pan flute.
It's like modulated.
Yeah, but
it sounds like it's like fucking like 192 kilobits.
Yeah, just like really low bit rate. How are they doing that out of that instrument? But anyway, so they're doing that. Like it went from this big fucking orchestra thing to that for 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
It was a 45-minute video. And the entire time it was just like
Why would you not lead with that? To be
I
like,
know.
hey, let's end on a big note with all the shit that you like, instead of like Chip Davis being like, here's my inspiration.
But it wasn't like that's what it was. But then by the time it was over, then they play like another Christmas song, still in this like medieval style, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna do that one again with the full orchestra, and then they do it, and it's like a big song, and then and we're like, okay, it's over. Oh my god, like holy shit, I wanted to leave that entire time. So everyone claps, and then they all run off the stage, and so like everyone's like leaving and shit, right? But then they all come back on as if people were shouting encore. They weren't. Everyone was leaving. And so they come back on. They're like, like there's like an MC lady. There was no conductor. It was very weird. This lady who was playing the pan flute comes back on. She's like, did you hear you wanted an encore? And people are like halfway through the aisle. They're like, what?
They're like, I mean, no, but...
So they like make their way back to their seats. Like the house lights haven't turned on. It's still very dark. And
people were already leaving.
Yeah, they were like leaving. And so then they play. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be like a banger. Like I'm stoked. It's an encore. They played another medieval song. I'm like, why? Do you know what an encore is? Have you guys ever been to a concert? It's like everyone's favorite song. They're like, oh, they didn't play that song. And then they're like, whoa, wait, they're playing that song. No one knows what this is.
They ended with some dude with like a fucking harpsichord.
Yeah.
Got somebody playing a fucking lute. That's not a lute. That's a lute. Whatever.
And so then, it ends, and then they all come. People are like, when they first went off stage, it was like a standing ovation. People were like, okay, yeah, I'm just really glad this is over. And then they did the encore, went back off stage, the house lights went on. People were like, yeah. Like it was, and then everyone left. And as everyone's like walking out, they're like, what was that second half? Like
everyone was just super confused.
Yeah, they're like, what was that? Like it wasn't, there was like 3 Christmas songs, maybe 4 total for the full 2 hours that we were there, dude.
Wild.
He could have just easily just taken out all that weird medieval shit that no one wants to see, put like everyone's favorite Christmas songs and make it half the length. It was bizarre, bro.
You should have known that the intermission was actually like when you should have left.
Yeah, they're like, this would be a nice time to leave. Dude probably spent like tens of thousands of dollars on that shoot. Like it was like a passion project at that point, and he's just like, check it out. I mean, it was weird, dude. It like wasn't Christmassy. It was just like, hey guys, this is my inspiration. I thought you'd be interested in it.
Do you think there's like a review we could find of this?
I don't know.
Where someone's just like, yeah, man, it was super sick. And then the second half happened, and then I got really confused. I went to the bathroom. Well, I said I was going to go to the bathroom, but I just went home. I left my family there, and I left.
I was the one with the car. They're probably still stranded there today, actually.
I texted them, after I figured that it should have ended, and I was like, hey, I sent an Uber. His name's Jose. He'll be there in like 20 minutes.
Look at the license plate ending in QR1.
Yeah. And they're like, what the fuck, Dave? He was like, listen, I had to get back. I needed to watch the Steelers. It is what it is. They didn't serve beer. What the fuck is that about?
It was, dude. And, oh my God, halfway...
I didn't see one steamroller. What the
nothing.
fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? This wasn't, he didn't even have a fucking German accent. What's to do with that? Yeah, we are the steamrollers.
Oh yeah.
During the intermission, he was just a video of him on the screen, and he's like, you can scan this QR code and buy Mannheim Steamroller merch right from your seat. Thanks, and have a happy holiday. And then it would be like a minute of like just the QR code, and then he'd come back on the screen. You can scan this QR code from your seat and buy Mannheim Steamroller merch right from your chair. Like
they just keep changing like the word
like
for what you're sitting in.
Yeah.
Right from your seat. Right from your bench. Like it's just like they just covered all of them just dependent upon what the fucking venue's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, that's so weird.
It was bizarre, dude. It was fucking weird.
Just the audacity of some dude from Ohio to be like, you're gonna listen to some fucking medieval shit right now. I was super inspired by my trip to medieval times.
I took a time machine.
I fucking
to medieval times like the restaurant.
I fucking rooted for the Blue Knight. He let my ass down, but you know what? No. I'm not gonna let you guys down.
Oh, no.
Here's some minstrel music. Transitions
minutes.
Out of it. Woman like gets like lifted up through the stage. Pyrotechnics are going off as it's just.
It would have been sick if there was like, some of that jester shit happening on stage, but it felt like we were just watching a movie.
That's dumb.
It was weird as fuck. So I thought we'd... Sorry.
It creeped back into your mind.
Yeah,
it's did. Like kind of coming through the cracks.
Thought we'd wrap this horrible episode up with a fucking relationship advice.
I mean, it really just tainted the whole thing.
Yeah. It's this actually isn't on relationship advice. It's just on relationships. So I don't know if this person's asking for advice or if they're just like venting.
They're just telling a story.
Yeah, they're just like, listen, this is what my boyfriend did. Anyway, so this my 28 male boyfriend has a Vietnamese centipede, and it came with him when we
Real
got.
quick. Oh, what now?
A Vietnamese centipede.
Please Google it. It's just gonna give us like a fucking centipede. Be like it's the same goddamn thing. It just lives in Vietnam.
Centipede. Vietnamese centipede. Wow.
I don't like things with.
Oh, dude, they're huge. No way.
Yo, he keeps that as a pet?
Oh, they're huge. They're called the Vietnam giant centipede. They're huge and they're extremely venomous.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely something that you just want to have.
Damn, it's literally like the length of this dude's arm.
Oh, God, dude.
Fucking huge.
Anything with more than 4 legs, like, does not deserve to be
To
alive.
live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you
Just
have more than 4?
get rid of them.
Yeah.
You don't need that many legs. What are you doing?
So he has a Vietnamese centipede. Ew, that's gross. Anyways. It came with him when we got our first apartment together a few months ago. He's into exotic animals, so this is his idea of a pet.
It came with him. It sounds like a fucking like.
He just followed him.
Yeah, it was like, oh wait, where are you going?
Hey, can I come?
Are
Can
we
I come
going?
with you?
Are we? Oh, the next place? Yeah. Where's that at?
I just gotta pack my shit and I'll be right there.
Yeah. No, yeah. Give me like 2 days. Yeah. I'll call an Uber. No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
So, anyways, I didn't mind it as long as it never left the tank, but it just got out somehow. The problem is we'd been going to have his brother, sister-in-law, and niece over to visit today. His niece is at the crawling everywhere stage. These centipedes are very aggressive and will bite if startled or not handled properly. I said he should cancel the visit until the centipede is found, or at least warn them.
Dude,
I would move the fuck out of my house.
If somebody was just like, all right, so this thing, it's in here somewhere. If that happened to me, I would burn the building down.
Yeah.
And fucking leave.
I would break up with him immediately and just run away.
I would leave him in the burning building with his beloved centipede and just leave.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Imagine? No thanks.
You wake up in the middle of the night to like something touching your feet, and you're like, "Oh, stop!" And then you like flip it up,
I'm not in the mood right now.
And that motherfucker is just on your foot. No, dude, I'd cut my whole leg off.
And then you kick it and it bites you and you fucking die.
Yeah, cut the leg off.
Thanks, dude.
Just like right there. Give me a nub. I'll get one of those like fucking blade things.
Oh yes, you can just jump real high.
Yeah, it'd be cool as shit. That's definitely how those work.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely, that's how they work.
Yeah,
100%.
You get those, you can jump way higher. Than
really
you
high. You guys seen played Modern Warfare? It's like that.
Yeah.
All right. So he said it's no big. He said no because it's not a big deal.
Okay. First off, it's a huge fucking deal, man. It's the size of my forearm.
Yeah.
Okay? Big fucking deal.
Holy
Second of all,
shit.
that shit can kill you.
Why would?
What?
Dude, what the hell? What the fuck? There's a baby that's going to be crawling all over with a venomous centipede on the loose. He said that she could provoke it into coming out of hiding, and then he'd jump in and get it before it could hurt her. Wait, so now he's saying we use the fucking baby as bait?
What? Dude, already owning that and being like, this is a thing that I own. This is a living creature that is mine. Huge red flag.
Already insane.
Already would never speak to that person again in my entire life.
No way.
Him then being like, oh, the kid will draw it out and then I'll trap it. That dude's a psychopath.
It'll see the kid as easy prey, so then it'll come over, scurry over to the kid. Meanwhile, oops, I just pulled the fucking wool over its eyes. Now it's in the box again.
You give it just a little bit, like it wraps itself around the kid, like it's about to bite it, so it's like lured into a false sense of security. Like, I got myself some food, and you just nab that little bitch out of there.
Pull it off.
Yeah. You just fucking Steve Irwin that bitch off that child. Yes, I know I used your kid as bait. Ooh, boo-hoo.
Whatever, he's still alive, right? And now I have my centipede, so let's just have our dinner.
Look, everything looked fine. Just fucking eat your tofu, all right? Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. So it said, he said, this is fucking insane to me. I get he wants to keep his pet. I found it.
That's not a pet, dude.
I want it found too, but somehow it's acceptable to put a child at risk.
I like the idea of this person typing this while like doing the old like standing on the counter, like trying to like not be near like a mouse or whatever. Just sitting on like a little stool in the middle of their living room, just like
What's that? Oh,
huh?
Oh shit.
They're like really good at throwing knives for some reason, so they're just like
fucking kills
beating that bitch to
centipede.
the wall. Dude, good, honestly.
I told him if he didn't tell his brother, then I would, and then they could decide if they wanted to come or not. He said, fine, whatever.
Hey, man, you can't come over today. We lost a centipede.
It's big, and it's somewhere, and I don't even know where it is, and it could kill us.
What a
So,
weird scenario.
so let's see. He did go to call them, and predictably, they did not want to come. We rescheduled, but now he's mad at me. Oh, my God, dude. Let's see.
He mad at you?
There's a couple of edits. 10 p.m. Edit as of 10 p.m. Still no centipede. The apartment isn't that big. 3 rooms and 1 closet. We've checked everywhere. No square foot has been unturned. And yes, we stripped the bed and sorted through every piece of laundry. Blah, 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 blah. And then edit 10:30 p.m. Still haven't found it. But my boyfriend apologized, basically.
Dude, I would not be able to sleep in that place if that motherfucker
Absolutely
was
not.
just like
That was
missing.
the last update. There's no more.
He's dead.
Yeah, she posted that, and then they went to bed, and they're like, I guess we'll find in the morning.
Centipede got his ass.
They was just like hiding, waiting for the right moment.
Dude,
It's like a fucking velociraptor. It opens doors.
if I like lose a fly in my apartment, I lose my goddamn mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, where is it?
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd it go?
Yeah, I can't sleep tonight until I fucking
If
kill
that
this
piece
fly.
of dude, if I walked into like a living room, you know, like when you see a spider and you're like, oh shit, that's a
Yeah.
spider. I gotta get that little
Yeah.
guy out of here. If I walked in and saw that on my wall,
Fuck no.
I would leave.
Fuck
I
no.
wouldn't stay in the apartment,
Yeah.
house, townhome, condo, timeshare, whatever the fuck it is. No, leave. Burn it down. Start over.
Disgusting.
Awful.
Disgusting.
Break up with him.
Yeah, truly. What the fuck? He doesn't.
That's such a massive red
That's
flag.
a weird thing.
Very.
Anyways.
And they blamed you for being upset about a venomous creature
How
loose
dare
in your
you.
apartment? No, dude. Fuck that.
Nah.
That's weird as shit. Red flags galore.
Anyways, I hope they're okay. But
Yeah.
they didn't post an update, so
Yo, did it get you, bro?
yeah. Like, hey, are you fine?
Hey, you good?
We'll see if they update us. I'll keep my eyes out. Maybe next week we can talk about their update. But they haven't posted anything, and it's been like a week. So.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
Super dead.
But they're fucking.
They're
in the ground.
so. Dude, that
Yeah.
centipede is munching on him right now.
Yeah.
They're
He's
gonna
just
like.
taking up residency. He starts paying all their bills and shit.
They walk in. He's like sitting in like one of those Herman Miller chairs that we were
Drinking
talking
coffee.
about, just
Yeah.
drinking some tea, and he's like, "Oh, hello, everybody." And they're like, "Ah."
Oh, fuck.
And
No,
he's
no,
like-
it's fine.
He's like, I have that effect on people. Like, I understand. You look at me. I look like this.
You think
I
I'm a
get it.
monster.
I understand.
It's fine. I
you
did
know,
kill and eat the previous 2 tenants, but they had it coming.
If I bite something, it just dies.
Yeah.
I get it. All right, but just sit down, hear me out, have some tea. I already prepared it for
He's
you.
like a therapist.
He's got like a
centipede
little
therapist,
mustache and like fucking glasses on like all of its eyes, which I'm assuming it has multiple of
Let's
as
talk
well.
about your mother.
Do you
Oh
think
my
there's
God.
like a thing between like how many legs a bug has and how many eyes it has? Is there like a thing?
I don't know.
Like, does it have to have an equal amount of eyes for how many legs it has?
Dude, I hope it doesn't have like hundreds of eyes. That'd be disgusting.
Mm-mm. Like all the way like down,
I don't think so. I think most things just have one eye, right?
just one.
I mean, 2 eyes.
it's just one eye. Everything's a fucking
2 eyes.
cyclops.
Fuck.
They can't throw a goddamn baseball to save their lives. They have no depth perception.
2 eyes. 2 eyes. I know flies on their eyes, they're like divided into a shitload of things so they can see like really far around them, but it's just 2 eyes. I don't know, man. Insects are fucking gross. I don't like them. They don't.
Icky.
Yeah. No thanks. Poo poo.
Nope.
Poo poo.
Break up with them.
Perverse family.
Break up with them.
Yeah.
For
break up
my
with them.
sake, for my sanity, break up with your boyfriend,
If you aren't already
please.
dead.
Well, if you're still alive, break up with your centipede having boyfriend.
And that's what we have to say to that. Because why did you get with him in the first
Dude,
place? Is what I want to know.
bad decisions. I don't know. They might be in a place where the dating pool is not very deep,
That's true. So it's either your cousin or the centipede man.
or you end up with the centipede.
Yeah.
You
Sooner
either
or later.
you either scoop up some like creepy looking dude on Grindr that's like into some weird shit,
Yeah.
or
Centipede
the dude
man.
with the centipede.
Yeah.
One or the other.
One or the other, and trust me, they're both not great.
Yeah. One guy pokes the eyes out of paintings that he buys at thrift stores, and the other guy owns a venomous, gigantic centipede that is apparently aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive.
How do you mark an aggressive centipede?
I don't know, man. How do you buy that?
Yeah, I feel like that's like illegal. Somewhere.
Where do you buy it? Did you buy it in Vietnam and then come across?
Like
I mean,
if
that's
that
insane.
gets shipped to you, like does customs have to like fucking clear that? Like some dude's got to open it and be like,
Okay, send it through.
they don't even clear it. They're just like incinerator. Just
Throw it in the trash right now.
Burn it.
I don't want even one leg remaining when
Take
you're
it
done.
down to the furnace in the basement. Give it to Chuck. Let him burn it.
He'll burn it. I can't
Chuck's
fucking stare
the
at
guy.
that shit.
You know, he's the guy. Take
He's
that
the guy
to
for
him.
the job.
He'll know what to do. Don't you worry. Chuck gets it and he's like,
No thanks. No thanks.
burns that motherfucker. Cremates his ass.
Damn. All 100 legs.
Dust to dust. Ashes to ashes.
Profound. Anyways, break up with him.
What if Jesus was a centipede? Like, what if we just got it wrong? Like, what if he comes back as like a gigantic like worm
Like
creature?
really big.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
He's like, "What's up, guys? I'm Jesus," and everyone's like, "Ah!"
Like Dune size.
Yeah.
Centipede.
Yep.
I think that worm would have been much creepier if it had legs, dude. Like it was fine enough.
Like just scuttles
Like it
around.
was scary enough as just a big fucking sarlacc pit, but
Yeah.
like imagine as a centipede crawling on top of the sand instead of underneath it. That'd be so much more terrifying.
Nope.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'd be way more comfortable sticking things into a worm and riding that
Yeah.
than a fucking centipede.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely not.
100%.
You just like jettison one of those like out of like a torpedo thing like in space. You, instead of like using missiles or shit, you just launch giant worms at other spaceships.
Wow.
And they just like eat through your shit. That'd be wild. I don't.
There was like an Atari game called Centipede, like one of those
Yeah.
like old school
Yeah.
like
Yep. Yeah, you went around. It was like kind of like
shot
Snake.
it into little pieces.
Yeah.
That's what we should do with all the centipedes.
Yep.
Just shoot them.
Turn them into 8-bit arcade games and kill them.
Anyways, we hope you guys learned something. We hope you were equal parts as disgusted and intrigued with any part of this segment.
We had to share it with somebody. Listen,
had
we
to.
can't be alone in this.
Whether it was the gross, perversion shit, or whether it was the centipedes that made your skin crawl, we hope that your skin did crawl at some point. And we thank you for being here and spending part of your week with us. And we love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Middle of the day.
Middle of the week. Peace.